Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with Umar Sadiq. Umar, we're here at the media workout for next week's big show in Brentwood. You against fellow unbeaten super middleweight Zak Chelli. You've been talking a lot about Zak to Zak on various social media avenues over the past couple of weeks. Frank Warren let you do an Instagram takeover yesterday. You had a lot to say during the workout today, even though Zak's not here. Is this all part of the game plan to kind of rile him up a little bit or to get under his skin?
To be honest, none of it is about Zak. It's all about me. I'm focusing on myself. And most of the talking and the promotion I'm doing is on building my profile, just to get people, make people aware of who I am, what I'm doing, and hopefully spark some sort of interest. I've got no concern about Zak.
Do you feel like he's pulling his weight in terms of selling this fight? Because you're talking about promoting yourself and your profile. He's been rather quiet in response.
Yeah, I mean, so him and his team pipe up from time to time on Twitter, and it's just that boring, dull, mundane crap. Like, oh, you'll feel the wrath of Zak Chelli, and oh, you wait till you feel the power of Zak. And I'll do an interview and they'll be like, well, we need to hear the other side of the story. It's just like, it's not tit for tat, it's not primary school. Get creative, get out and do something. So absolutely, he's not been pulling his weight at all. I'd say that selling this fight, outside of Frank Warren, I've done 90% of the work pushing it.
You think you'll then sell 90% of tickets as a result?
I bloody hope so.
A lot of people are characterising, it's a trainer there, Brian O'Shaughnessy, we spoke to him earlier. A lot of people are characterising this contest as a battle between your technique and Zak Chelli's explosiveness and strength. Is there much truth to that, or are people looking at it a bit too basically?
I think there's a lot of truth to that, because if you look at both of our styles and historically what we've done in the ring, that's a very fair assessment to make. I do have a lot more in my locker, and undoubtedly, well, not undoubtedly, but I'd expect he has more in his locker, because I'm expecting the best version of Zak Chelli that I've ever seen, and I'm prepared for that. So fight night, I guess, is the night where we get to find out, but I think those are fair assessments based on what we've both done in the ring so far.
How important is your amateur experience, specifically that you fought international opposition at a higher level than Zak Chelli has in his still successful amateur career?
Yeah, I think it's very important because, again, I've had to face national champions from different countries back to back, and I've had to suss them out within 3 rounds to win. So now that I've got 8 rounds against Zak, regardless of what he's done, I feel like, you know, I've got all the time in the world to suss him out and employ a good game plan, because for the most part I'm a thinking fighter. So obviously I have an idea what I want to do when I get in the ring, but depending on what he brings to the table, I would adapt as I'm in there and stick it on him.
A more serious question now. How many hooks can you land on a wall bag in 10 seconds?
I have never tried to hit a stationary target as many times as I possibly can to look impressive.
So Zak Chelli can do more then, basically.
Yeah.
Giving him the edge.
It's a very good thing that I'm not a wall bag.
You've got a bit of a cheering squad over here. The Zak Chelli hate army or something over here. What's going on?
They recognise what's real, man. They see who turned up. They see who came up for the show. They know who did it. Do you know what I mean? Umar Sadiq, I'm here, man. I self-promote, but I put in the graft, I put in the work, and it's clear to see. I mean, that was me after, like, I've literally just finished training, a hard training session, and I still had the sharpness to be on the pads in there as I looked, as you would have noticed. So, you know, Zak, you asked me to get ready and make sure I'm 100%. I've done my bit. I hope you took your own advice. Did
you expect him to turn up to this, though, given it is at your home gym where you train all the time?
I did expect him to turn up, because why not? I'll turn up if it was in his home.
Maybe next time it'll be in Fulham or wherever he trains, and
wherever
you can.
Wherever it is, I'll go.
So before we let you go, final time we're going to see you probably before the big fight. What's your prediction, not just for who's going to win and how, obviously you, but how? What sort of pattern is the fight going to take?
You probably would see me at the press conference all the way in if you're there. But the pattern of the fight is going to be Umar Sadiq, dominance, and victory by any means necessary.
Brilliant. Well, we wish you the very best of luck. It don't sound like you think you need it, so it's all good. And we'll see you again soon.